ever taken the time to ask yourself who actually invented the device you're watching me on, or who invented the pen, or who actually invented the wheel? There are a countless number of inventions that we use in our daily lives which are often overlooked, and some of these inventions were made by Black or African innovators. My name is Dennis, and on today's episode of the Fact Blitz, we will be looking at 5 groundbreaking Black inventors. Number 5. Alexander Miles, improved elevator doors. Alexander Miles was born in 1838 in Circleville, Ohio, and it was not recorded as him having been a slave or not. There is not much information about his early life, but what we do know is that he moved to Waukesha, Wisconsin, where he earned a living as a barber in the 1860s. He met and married his wife in Winona, Minnesota, and after their daughter was born, they moved to Duluth in 1876. In his time, doors of the elevators had to be closed manually, usually by special operators. While riding in an elevator with his young daughter, Alexander Miles saw the risk associated with an elevator shaft door carelessly left ajar. If the shaft was not closed, people could fall through, leading to some horrific accidents. Alexander Miles patented an elevator door mechanism on October 11, 1887, which automatically opened and closed elevator doors. His design paved the way for the modern-day elevators we see in our high-rise buildings or skyscrapers. Number 4. Sarah Boone, the ironing board. Born into slavery in 1832 in Craven County, North Carolina, Sarah Boone was one of the first African American women to receive a patent for an invention or improvement. Ironing at the time was done using a table that was covered with a thick cloth, or by placing a plank of wood across a pair of chairs or tables. Sarah Boone, who worked as a dressmaker, found trouble ironing the sleeves of ladies' garments that she made. So on April 26, 1892, Sarah Boone obtained the United States patent right for her improvements to the ironing board, which featured a narrower and curved design, making it easier to iron garments, particularly women's clothing. According to the History Channel, Sarah Boone's design would later on be improved into the modern-day ironing boards we see in our homes. Number 3. Charles Drew, the Black Bank. When Charles Richard Drew was born on June 3, 1904 in Washington, D.C., the 4 principal blood types had only recently been discovered. Richard Drew excelled in academics and sports and was an honor student at McGill University Medical School in Montreal, where he specialized in physiological anatomy. By separating the liquid red blood cells from the near solid plasma and freezing the two separately, he found that blood could be preserved and reconstituted at a later date. With his discovery, he was tasked to set up a blood storage system in Great Britain during the Second World War. Charles Drew was appointed director of the American Red Cross Blood Bank in 1941, but he resigned in 1942 after it was ruled that African American blood should be stored separately from that of whites. Initially, it was ruled that African Americans could not donate blood, which was kind of like a slap in the face since Charles Drew is actually African American. Number 2. Marie Van Britten Brown, home security system. Born on October 30, 1922, Marie Van Britten Brown was a nurse who lived with her electrician husband Albert in Queens, New York. She spent many nights at home alone while her husband was away and felt unsafe with the high rate of crime in her neighborhood. So she created the home security system. She installed a camera which could move up and down to view through 3 peepholes behind the door, and the images could be viewed wirelessly on a monitor. A 2-way microphone was added, and the finishing touch was an alarm button that, which pressed, would immediately contact the police. The door itself could also be opened by remote control. Marie and her husband Albert filed for a patent which was approved on December 2, 1969. This invention was basically the first closed-circuit television security system and is the predecessor to the modern home security systems we have today. Number 1. Louis Latimer, the light bulb filament. It is widely accepted that Thomas Edison is the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, but his original paper and bamboo filaments would burn out quickly. And this is where Lewis Latimer steps in. Lewis Howard Latimer was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts to runaway slaves in 1848. At the end of the American Civil War, he gained employment as an office boy with a patent law firm where he taught himself mechanical drawing. He was promoted to the position of head draftsman after his boss recognized his talent for sketching patent drawings. Lewis Latimer invented and patented a carbon filament for the light bulb while working there in 1881. His carbon filament increased the lifespan of the light bulb, made electric lighting practical and affordable for the average household, and this made it possible for light bulbs to be installed in cars. And on that note, this episode of the Fact Blitz has come to an end. If you have any comments or suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoy the content you see on this channel, be sure to subscribe, comment, like and share, as doing this helps keep me motivated to make more videos. See you on the next episode of the Fact Blitz. Stay safe and God bless.